What's up, YouTube? The Average Gamer Shawn here, bringing you another Dino Charge recap, review, whatever you want to call it. This episode was mainly backstory on Coda. So, you know, I really enjoyed this episode because, like I've said in every review, Coda is the best character on this show. So, the episode starts off with a flashback. Did I say it? What was that? With a flashback scene with Coda doing some caveman artwork or whatever, or he's doing some, I don't know. Can cavemen do whatever? He's digging or doing some chisel shit. And while he's doing that, he discovers the blue inner gem. While that's going on, I guess his little brother is outside in the middle of the goddamn night. So I don't know why he's even outside in the first place. And he gets attacked by a CG saber-toothed tiger. So you know that's a scary sight because this is Power Ranger CG, so this is a scary sight. So that happens. Coda hears. Coda does the most Spider-Man, Batman type maneuvers to get to this little boy. Like, you have to see the whole scene because this man is like not even touching the wall. He's like flying up this wall or whatever he needs to do to get to this little boy. And he knocks the saber-toothed tiger off the ledge, saving the little boy. Well, his little brother, I should say. And he's falling and stuff. Then we get the opening cutscene. Dino Charge! I don't know, it has to grow on me. It has to grow on me. Then that happens, and we cut back. Coda's still falling. And then the blue inner gem activates. And I guess it kind of shields Coda and preserves him in the ice. So, how about to say Spider-Man? Coda pretty much turns into Captain America, and he's frozen in ice until he's discovered. He wakes up because he hears the roar. A roar. Calm down. I just got off of work. He hears a roar, and it turns out Chase and the others are playing with the new Dino cycles. You know, pick those up at Toys R Us, Walmart, $15.99. And that's what they're doing. Coda's kind of like, oh my gosh, what's going on? So he's in attack mode. He has his stick. He's a ranger. He didn't use the blade. I mean, you know, the sword, the dino sword. He's using the stick, a big old log. And they're pretty much like, calm down, Coda. Coda's Bay is like, we understand. You hear weird noises where you're from. You got to think danger. So as soon as she says that, her phone goes off, and Coda just goes ham on her phone with this stick. So then Chase is all like, Coda's all like, oh, I'm sorry, yada yada yada, and Chase is like, no, she completely understands. You know, making a little joke about what Shelby just said about, you know, hearing weird noises, you gotta defend yourself. So while they're talking about that, what happens? While they're talking about that, Kendall is like, he's gotten used to morphing, but modern things still he's getting used to. So that kind of explains why Coda talks broken English. He just recently was thawed out. You see what I'm saying? That's why he talks like that. So he hasn't been in this time that long. So while they're talking, we get a cut to the villains. We see Poisandra, Sledge, and Fury all congregating, trying to figure out how they're going to get rid of the Rangers to get the inner gems. Fury brings out the monster of the week, which is like some time cop monster thing. So while they're talking about that, Poisandra's talking shit. I gotta stop cussing. She talking all that good mess, talking about some, oh, we're gonna actually let Fury pick a monster. We're gonna take advice from somebody who's been on Earth 65 million years and couldn't get a single inner gem, all that good stuff. So Fury and Poisandra start going back and forth. Sledge ain't having it, so he just sends the monster to Earth. And then Poisandra's all like, you know what? Forget the inner gems, Bay. Let's go shack up somewhere, get married, and do all this good lovey-dovey, happy, good stuff. And he's like, no, we got to do this, but I made you a friend. So Wrench, the blue guy, his name is Wrench in this season. He comes out and he brings, I can't remember, I should have looked it up before I did this review. Kiri. they're calling it Kiri, I guess. I have a picture up of Kiri. I can't remember her name in Japan, but her and Poisandra were best friends. So, you know, continuity. Thank you, Rangers, for more. Kiri Easter eggs and things like that. So, that's the same the thing. Kiri was, you know, a big Easter egg right there. So, for people who don't know. Then we cut back to Earth. We got Chase in the park teaching Koda how to ride a bike so he can eventually learn how to use the Dino cycle. So we're gonna, and then we get a lot of backstory on, we get more backstory on Koda. How Koda has problems working like the TV, combs, windows. He's always running into windows and stuff like that. So those two are talking, and while they're talking and having more backstory on Koda, Monster of the Week comes out of nowhere. Koda sees it first because Koda still has some caveman senses, pushes Chase. Well, no, he gets out the way. He's like, duck! Gets out the way, and then Chase gets caught in a cage, sent into this cave that's, you know, can't be detected and they can't morph in. And then Koda and the monster go back and forth a little bit. And while they're fighting, a little boy is riding by. And the boy would have got away. The little boy named Peter would have got away. But Chase, you know, I'm not Chase. Koda grabs them and they both get caught in the cage. The way the cage lands, when they get transported back to this cave, the bite is, you know, mess up the cage or whatever somehow, so they can, Koda can escape with the little boy. We get some. At this point, the little boy's talking about his leg is broke, but it, you know, whatever. So Koda, he starts doing all this caveman stuff. Like, he makes fire with a stick. He makes like a makeshift cast for the boy so he can carry him out the cave. The cave, not cage, the cave. So while he's getting the boy out, he's like, Chase, I'm going to get some help. I'll be back later. Got to get this little boy to safety. So we get back, well, I keep saying backstory. They're doing that, but it really kind of shows Koda's scrims. Like, everything that Koda's good at, being a caveman, all his strength, his knowledge of how to use the elements to navigate. While Koda's trying to get out the cave with the little boy, we cut back to the museum. Kendall's going around trying to run out the Rangers, like, hey, chasing Koda late, and then the Rangers start making jokes like, Chase is always late, and Koda can't even tell time. No, he don't even know what time is. So she's like, yeah, but they're not answering their Dino comps either. So she sends Tyler and Riley to go get them, while Bay and her go back to the command center to like do some more research. So we cut back to Koda in the cave. He's still navigating his way with the little boy. The little boy is kind of timid. He's like, hey, I got a little brother just like you. I protected him. I'm going to protect you. So there's a little bonding scene between Koda and the little boy. The little boy pulls out a smartphone like, hey, I don't know how much signal I got in here, but we can use the GPS to help too. So they're doing that. While they're doing that, the monster comes and starts tracking them down. So there's a big kind of like a chase-ish scene with all that. So they get out the cave. While they're getting out the cave, Tyler and Riley are using the Dino cycles to like scan the area to find them. So they're just pretty much more product placement on the Dino cycles. They finally find the cave. They all meet up while they finally find the cave. As soon as they find the cave, entrance, Koda is running out the little boy. You can see Bay and Kendall just looking like, look at that. Look at all that caveman glory. That's how they're looking. Don't blame me. Blame Nintendo. Blame Nickelodeon. So they're doing that. Koda passes off the boy to Kendall so she can take him to safety. Then we get the fight of the week. Koda's still doing his thing. They beat the monster and the Vivix, the Vilex, or whatever they are. Monster grows. We get the Megazord. We get a new form. We get the Stego Raptor mode, because Riley finally uses his Zord, which is the Velociraptor with tail claw thing. It does something like that. Pretty much more toy placement, product placement. You can go get the utility Zord for $16.99 at Toys R Us, Walmart. They free Chase from the cage using the Triceratops Zord drill. And that's pretty much the end of the episode. The episode ends off with them going to the park so Coda can give the little boy a new bike. And the little boy's like, hey, I'll teach you how to ride a bike. So we get a little cute little scene like that. This episode was very Coda-centric, which was fine by me. Because like I said, 100 times Coda's the best character in the show. And why he acts the way he does. Because he's, like I say, he hasn't been unthawed for more than like a year or so. That's why he still doesn't speak perfect English. But like I said, overall this episode was really good. We got another Zord formation, new vehicles, still the same weapons. They haven't used all their individual weapons together yet to make the spirit thing. But all in all, like I keep saying, it's a good episode. I tried to keep this review shorter and not go scene by scene like I've been doing. If you like this, or if you like me going deeper in detail, just let me know in the comment section below. Like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment what you thought about the episode. Who's your favorite character so far? Mine is Coda and Shelby. The whole cast is really good. Only thing I don't like is the actor Tyler's voice is a little bit too light for me to be a leader. He doesn't have a leading voice for me. But other than that, he's still a good Red Ranger so far. He does remind me of King, his Sentai counterpart. Coda Caveman, his antics are very similar to the Blue Ranger counterpart in Sentai, except where Coda the Caveman. I see what they did there. Coda the Caveman, and then the other dude is an old man. I see what you did there, Nick. I see. Everything. I just like how this one is. The English version and the Japanese version are very character-wise. I can see what they did. I see what they did. I see what they're doing, and I like it a lot. It's very good. They're keeping it different but similar at the same time, which is what they need to do. With Samurai, they tried a little bit too much to stay close to the Sentai. I don't know what the hell they were doing with Goseiger and Gokaiger, or I should say Megaforce and Super Megaforce. I don't know what the hell that crap was, but I like what they're doing now. If you like what they're doing, let me know. Subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video out. If you want to follow me on anything other than YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, all down below. I do have my Elgato now, so we are going to start doing some live streams. I'll probably do one Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night this week. Playing some Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse on PS4. If you want to come out and watch, go hit me up on Twitch. With all that being said, I am the Average Gamer Shawn, and I am out of here.